Chapter 2, Your Invocation Means Your Faith. Narrated Ibn Umar, Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said, Islam is based on the following 5 principles. 1. To testify that none has the right to be worshipped but Allah and Muhammad is Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him. 2. To offer the compulsory congregational prayers dutifully and perfectly. 3. To pay zakat, i.e. obligatory charity. 4. To perform Hajj, i.e. pilgrimage to Mecca. 5. To observe fast during the month of Ramadan. Reference, Sahih al-Bukhari 8, Book 2, Hadith 1. Chapter 3, What is said, regarding the deeds of faith. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, faith, belief, consists of more than 60 branches, i.e. parts. And hayya, this term hayya covers a large number of concepts which are to be taken together, amongst them are self-respect, modesty, bashfulness, and scruple, etc., is a part of faith. Reference, Sahih al-Bukhari 9, Book 2, Hadith 2. Chapter 4, A Muslim is the one who avoids harming Muslims with his tongue and hands. Narrated Abdullah bin Amr, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, a Muslim is the one who avoids harming Muslims with his tongue and hands. And a muhajir, emigrant, is the one who gives up, abandons, all what Allah has forbidden. Reference, Sahih al-Bukhari 10, Book 2, Hadith 3. Chapter 5, Whose Islam is the best, who is the best Muslim? Narrated Abu Musa, some people asked Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, whose Islam is the best? i.e., who is a very good Muslim? He replied, one who avoids harming the Muslims with his tongue and hands. Reference, Sahih al-Bukhari 11, Book 2, Hadith 4. Chapter 6, To feed others, is a part of Islam. Narrated Abdullah bin Amr, a man asked the Prophet, peace be upon him, what sort of deeds or, what qualities of, Islam are good? The Prophet, peace be upon him, replied, to feed the poor, and greet those whom you know and those whom you do not know, see Hadith number 27. Reference, Sahih al-Bukhari 12, Book 2, Hadith 5. Chapter 7, To like for one's, Muslims, brother what one likes for himself is a part of faith. Narrated Anas, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, none of you will have faith till he wishes for his, Muslim, brother what he likes for himself. Reference, Sahih al-Bukhari 13, Book 2, Hadith 6. Chapter 8, To love the Messenger, Muhammad saws, is a part of faith. Narrated Abu Huraira, Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said, by him in whose hands my life is, none of you will have faith till he loves me more than his father and his children. Reference, Sahih al-Bukhari 14, Book 2, Hadith 7. Chapter 9, Sweetness, Delight, of Faith. Narrated Anas, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, whoever possesses the following 3 qualities will have the sweetness, delight, of faith. 1. The one to whom Allah and his apostle becomes dearer than anything else. 2. Who loves a person and he loves him only for Allah's sake. 3. Who hates to revert to atheism, disbelief, as he hates to be thrown into the fire. Reference, Sahih al-Bukhari 16, Book 2, Hadith 9. Chapter 10, To love the Ansar is a sign of faith. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, love for the Ansar is a sign of faith and hatred for the Ansar is a sign of hypocrisy. Reference, Sahih al-Bukhari 17, Book 2, Hadith 10. Chapter 11, narrated Ubadah bin as-Samit, who took part in the Battle of Badr and was a Nakib, a person heading a group of 6 persons, on the night of Al-Aqaba pledge, Allah's apostle said while a group of his companions were around him, swear allegiance to me for, 1. Not to join anything in worship along with Allah. 2. Not to steal. 3. Not to commit illegal sexual intercourse. 4. Not to kill your children. 5. Not to accuse an innocent person, to spread such an accusation among people. 6. Not to be disobedient, when ordered, to do good deed. The Prophet, peace be upon him, added, whoever among you fulfills his pledge will be rewarded by Allah. And whoever indulges in any one of them, except the ascription of partners to Allah, and gets the punishment in this world, that punishment will be an expiation for that sin. And if one indulges in any of them, and Allah conceals his sin, it is up to him to forgive or punish him, in the hereafter. Ubadah bin as-Samit added, so we swore allegiance for these points to Allah's Apostle. Chapter 12, to flee, run away, from al-fitn, afflictions and trials, is a part of religion. Narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, said, a time will soon come when the best property of a Muslim will be sheep which he will take on the top of mountains and the places of rainfall, valleys, so as to flee with his religion from afflictions. Sahih al-Bukhari 19.